So let's start with our project. We're building a shopping cart application. The objectives of this project is that you will learn what arrays are. So what we've learned about arrays, it's time to apply those knowledge. Also, all of the knowledge we've learned. The instruction is to create a new JavaScript file and name it shoppingcart.js. So we're going to create a new JavaScript file. Um, so I'm just going to open this folder and then right click. So you can create a new folder entirely. I think you should create a new folder and call it JavaScript project or something. Then inside of here, we'll create a new file and we'll say what shopping pin underscore cart.js. So let's wait for it to load. So this is our shopping cart.js file. So let's start the project. So first of all, we now know how to create an empty array or an array. To create an empty array is just const the name of the array, which is shopping cart, equal to an empty array, right? We don't want to add value to the array right now. And then we hit enter. Coming back to the nodes, add a function to add items to the shopping cart. So let's add a function that will add items to that. So we say function equals to add. We're going to call it add. Let's say add to cart. Then the name of the item that we want to add, we say item. Then remember how we push item to the cart. Shopping cart dot push. What are you pushing? Item. So this function will add items to this cart. Whenever we come out here and we say shopping cart, and then no, instead of shopping cart, we call the function rather add to cart. And if whatever item we want to put, so this is a shopping cart. Let's say we add bread to our cart. If we should console log this, console.log, and let's log the shopping cart itself. We're logging the shopping cart. So it's going to show us that we have bread in our cart. So first of all, let me link this to this. So I will say script. Once again, you can add more than one script file, but it depends on what you're working on the complexity of the project. So we're adding shopping cart. So when we run this, when we go live, we should see only bread in our cart. So it's going live now. So let's come to inspect and see on our console. So we have only bread in our cart. So if we add more items to our cart, if we add bread, and let's kind of copy this down. So let's have cakes, and let's add biscuits and save it. So we're going to have bread, cakes, and biscuits. So this is like a shopping cart example, how we add elements to the cart. Now let's say we want to remove items from the cart. Just the same knowledge we've been using. Just to come to write a function that will do that, we say function remove from cart item. You might want to remove the name of the item. So that's not really necessary, but that will be shopping cart dot pop. And let's say, so I don't think this will work, but let's see. So when we say remove, we call that remove from cart. And what do we want to remove? Let's remove cake, for example. Cakes. Now, so let's console log before we removed. So we console log shopping cart there, and now we remove this, and we are now console logging it to see if that works. Very beautiful. Rather, what's doing is it's not removing the cake itself. What it's removing is popping out the last item. So if we want to remove based on that, what we can do is to remember you can pop the elements based on their index. So we can say index, we can call this index. So this is actually problem solving. Me calling it index does not really matter. So we can call it index here, shopping cart dot pop index. Then when we say remove from cart, first of all, I think let's not just make things complicated for us. So there's no point having something here. Good. So coming back to our notes, so add a function to add items to cart, we've done that. To remove from cart, so exactly. So you can go through the note and try this. I'm not going to do this here, but go through the note and try it. Add a function to update the quantity of an item in the shopping cart. So I just gave you an example of what we are trying to build. You can go through this note, and so that will be your task. In the next session, live session, we're going to discuss about it. And then you have assessments here, explain what arrays are and how to use them in JavaScript, this and that. So hope to see you and see um, your solution. Thank you and happy coding.